Hello, my name is Gabe the Babe,
otherwise known as Ellie.
Ellieprusko.
I am Nina Arnone.
Yeah, you are. And welcome to Office Hours.
Hi!
Hey!
Welcome to this episode of Office Hours where Arnone and I frantically pack to get to our family's houses for the holidays.
Yeah, I'm drinking wine.
Oh, damn, look at you go.
Well, it was the last of what I had, and since I'm gonna leave, it's gonna go bad, because I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks. I can't have that, so...
You learning about expiration dates is the funniest shit to me.
Yeah, so that's new to me, because like,
Yeah.
when something's in the fridge, and it's sealed,
Yeah.
it's good. That's...
No.
that
Arnone
means
will wait
it's
for
good.
wine. Arnone will wait for wine to ferment into balsamic vinegar and be like, it's a little drier this time around. Yeah.
Well, then I would
dry.
just use it on my salads. I'm a
Ugh,
zero
disgusting.
waste gal. I don't know what to tell you.
You are a waste. You are a waste gal. She's a wasted gal. Because she drinks gasoline.
Because I won't waste the wine. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Don't waste the taste.
It's just a cup. It's okay. I need to figure out these outfits for Boston. I don't know what to wear.
Yeah, baby. Home turf.
That's not my home.
That's my suitcase. Okay. I thought I could fit a week's worth of outfits into the little suitcase, and then I realized that I am me.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna do that. I'm fitting 2 weeks worth into my carry-on.
That is insane. There's no way you should be able to do that.
I'm gonna do it.
What are you? Okay.
I'm
So you're
planning.
flying.
I'm ready. Well, I was thinking of just doing the backpack, but I think that the little carry-on will be easier. The only problem with my carry-on is that the zipper broke, so it only opens like 3/4 of the way, but I can get everything in, so it's fine.
Right.
And luggage is stupidly expensive. What?
Won't it pop back open though? No.
What does that mean? Pop? Why would it?
It's like a zipper. Yeah, because if it's closed, won't it like pop back open?
When?
Like, I don't know. If you like touch it wrong.
No, I'll just use this. So there's one. So there's one zipper that's stuck, and then the other zipper, because suitcases have 2 zippers. The other one moves, but the one that's stuck is on is on the like second corner, so it opens like 3/4 of the way.
I see.
So it's fine. I'm not buying new luggage. If I can still get into this luggage, then it's fine.
I would never expect you to buy new luggage. Look at this sweatshirt. It says "Out of Your League Pickleball." It's 2 pickles playing pickleball.
Where did you get that?
I got it at Snowport when I went with your sister, and there was this little pop-up called Muir and Grand, and it literally was like the cutest little store.
How lovely.
Yeah, Sammy pointed out this keychain that said "I cried today." She was like, "You need that." I was like, "Oh my god, I did cry! I did cry today." It's so funny you say that. So,
did you get it?
So I did get it. Yeah, I got it, and then I cried later that day. So it was really fitting.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Have you ever played pickleball?
I think so.
What?
That's a rich white people sport, isn't it? So the answer is probably yes.
I think it's also what we would play in like middle school gym class. Yeah, and it was just that a bunch of millennials didn't know what else to do with themselves, so like they could play tennis. It's right there. They didn't have to take the gym class sport, but
I know.
Anyway, I guess they like it. It makes a weird sound though, because it's the ball that has the holes in it. Did you ever play like?
Are you thinking of?
That's pickleball,
and it has holes in it.
Yeah, it's like.
I think you're thinking of wiffle ball.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Pickleball. The pickleball is like it's like this size.
Yeah.
And it has holes in it.
I'm familiar with balls with holes in them. I'm more than familiar. You can.
And then
it's use that hand diagram all you want.
And it has the holes in it. That's pickle. I think. I'm pretty confident of that. I would put money on this.
I'm sure you would.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you would
have
been so proud of me for that really releasing yawn. I was not expecting this, but I got a little holiday bonus from my job. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. And it was actually it was a very surprisingly nice bonus. I went in with zero expectations, and I was like, oh my gosh, bonus, amazing. So then I was thinking about what to do with it. I was like, pony, dog, diamonds, pearls, well, fashion.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're realistic.
And then I was talking to someone, and I was like, oh, should I just, like, be a responsible adult and put this into my savings? And they were like,
no.
And they were like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it sounds like you already know what you're going to do with it, and that sounds like a very smart option should you decide it. And then I was like, will you buy me a pony? And they were like, no. I was like, okay. I'm going to put it
so how am I supposed to get a pony?
Yeah, so you've
I'm in a dilemma.
Ruined the plan. How am I supposed to get my pony?
So I can't get a pony. You're not getting a pony.
You're definitely not getting a pony, and you will not be riding this pony. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. Do you imagine if I said that? My God.
My word.
You can't. My word.
Sorry, Mom.
Someone like me. Exactly. She was like, Gabrielle. I was like, I've been alone too long. But so I put it in my high yield savings account, like a good little girl.
I have to open that. That's a to-do today.
To-do today.
Yeah.
It's a to-do today, ta-da. Do it now. Fuck it. Do it here on the podcast live.
Which is so ironic to be like my mental state while I'm watching The Wolf of Wall Street today. Good Lord. Okay, I have like a half hour left in that movie. Not a single time in that movie did I think that he was like a good person. Or not just like a good person, but like he's embarrassing the whole time.
I think that is intentional. Like, I don't think
it should be
to sympathize with him.
No, you shouldn't. Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, have you seen it? Because I had never seen it. So like, I just finished the part. So he just got to the part where he was saying like, that he's gonna stay, that he's not gonna leave the company. He's like, I'm gonna fucking stay. But the part before that, where he takes the Quaaludes with Noah Hill?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. But they like take them and they're like totally, and he's like going down, and he's walking down the stairs, like, or he's like crawling and all that stuff. And I was like, there's no part of, like, I can't understand how people saw this movie and were like, I want to be like him.
Oh, it was the men. It's men. It's a movie for men.
But like, I don't get it. Like, he's not cool. Like, he's not cool.
But like, we don't get it because our women brains are too simple and emotional to understand the godlike lifestyle that is.
Like, he's so like, the whole thing shows him like,
I know,
fucked up, but it's like it shows the part where he's like, I made it to the country club without a scratch, and then afterwards the cops were pulling him out and they're like, did you drive that? And he was like, so maybe I was wrong. Like, how do you not see that? And you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't live like that because clearly it's so embarrassing. I don't know. I'm watching this and my face the whole time while I'm watching this is just like,
I know. That's how I felt. I saw it
just like
actually recently, a couple of weeks ago, because I was like, because it kept popping up on my TikTok of all things.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, well, I have to see it.
Yeah, that's God. It's like we're not apart, and so I did. And I acknowledged, like, obviously that the acting was good, but in terms of there's the red flag in so many men in terms of media is when their favorite show is The Office and their favorite movie is The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. Red flags.
I always knew that, but I had never seen Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah. I always knew, like, never trust a man who loves Wolf of Wall Street because, like, clearly he doesn't respect women.
That's just
it's just like one goes with the other, you know?
Yeah.
But then I'm watching it actually, and I'm like, I don't know how they like The Wolf of Wall Street. Like, other than that the movie's really good and the acting is really good. Like, it's a great story for sure. But like to watch that and be like, I would love to live his life. His life's horrible.
Yeah. Well, don't you remember when we played the drinking game where we had to drink every time they said fuck? Then that movie was great.
We watched 5 minutes of it.
I know. Well, because then I had to go home because I was going to throw up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, God, I feel just like Jordan Belfort.
I was watching it today, and I was thinking of what drinking game you could watch, or you could play while watching that. of like something they do, but it's not so much that like you'll die.
Right.
There's nothing in it. Everything is to excess. And I think that's the point, is that like every single part of that movie is excess.
Yeah.
Or his lifestyle. But like,
right.
I was like, you can't play a game and watch this movie. I just like, I'm stunned. I feel like
you're clutching your pearls.
I'm freaking out about this. Like, how can you watch really that movie? And like I knew that I thought this, but now that I've actually seen it, it's kind of, it's not just that like he's a bad guy. It's actually really embarrassing that like people would watch that and think he's living a good lifestyle. Like, his life's embarrassing. He apparently has turned it around, and is doing well. Like the actual Jordan Belfort.
Yeah.
But like, it's more embarrassing to watch that. Like, to live that life and do it on your own is one thing. That's a great story.
Right.
But to watch it and be like, I want to be like that. First of all, and then not be like that and not actually do it.
Right.
And just look up to it.
Yeah, right.
So like, that's embarrassing. But then also like to love it and be like, yeah, what a, like, he's my hero.
Yeah. I also
kind of pathetic.
One thing that I just loved is every single sex scene in that movie is like 15 to 20 seconds long.
He even said it.
You're watching the sex from beginning to end, and it's like less than half a minute.
He even says it. The first time he sleeps with Margot Robbie's character, Naomi, who is his own wife, he says they have sex for 11 seconds.
Yeah.
So like,
I know.
Like, there's no part of this man that's impressive.
I know.
There's nothing he's got.
Well, the rest of the men they're like, we feel so seen. Let's go.
Clearly.
If a baller can nut in a quarter of a minute, then so can we.
I mean, Margot Robbie's character, this was the correct breakout role. She's doing so well in this movie.
She's the only reason I watched that movie, really.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. And not in a gay way.
No, her character's fantastic. And I knew that because the bits that I've seen with her on TikTok, that's like, what does she say? Like, stop flexing, you look like fucking, like that whole.
Yeah.
Sorry, I turned into Tommy Shelby instead of. No, I turned into Tommy Shelby and not her.
Please.
She's like,
say it one more time.
No. No. I'm gonna practice and I'll come back.
Stop flexing your muscles, Jordan. You look like a fucking imbecile.
Why'd you do that so well? That was ridiculous.
I don't know.
I turned into like a 1900s like British boy.
British gangster. Yeah. That's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah, it was really funny.
And then he's like, come here, and then she chucks the water at him and he throws a fit.
And he's like, ah!
Yeah, I know. I only watched it for Margot Robbie because her character in that is so good.
Yeah. Admittedly, I kind of wish that Matthew McConaughey was in it more.
I don't know necessarily why I don't like Matthew McConaughey, but I don't like Matthew McConaughey. I'll say it. I'll say it live.
Well, he's a really good actor.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't not.
But like when
him.
you see him on the screen, you're like, "Nyeh, this guy again."
That's kind of how Yes, that's exactly
really
it. It's not justified in anything real. I don't think I'm correct for it. It's how I feel.
Yeah, he's a great actor. That's a really weird opinion to have.
I know. I agree. I don't agree with it. Like objectively, deep down, I know it's wrong. But I'm just like, who brought this little whippersnapper back? What's this kid doing out?
He's a family man.
I know. Well, not in that movie.
No. But he barely has a scene in the movie. He's like there in the beginning. I mean, maybe he comes back in the end. I still have 30 minutes.
Fair.
But like,
I think he comes back in the end.
That would make sense. I kind of was expecting that.
Yeah.
He's got this one scene in the beginning, and that scene where he like pounds his fist with Leo,
pounds his chest. Or,
yeah,
right?
Like with his fist, pounds his chest.
Yeah.
Which is like a little bit. I'm not gonna say that scene's fully straight. I'm just gonna say that there's a little bit of like the eye contact while like
grunting.
Pounding and grunting and like that's a little homoerotic if we're being completely honest with each other.
Yeah, like when you and I did that together, we were having sex.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's how I know. And the thing is, like, you know it's like that because you see Leo get uncomfortable that they're in public.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I think
Keep
Jonas
it in your
Hill.
pants.
Well, there was that
Jonas
one
Hill.
scene.
You just call him Jonas Hill.
I can't remember his name.
Jonah Hill. We don't like him anymore, but we should still say his name. The people need to know. If they think Jonas Hill is a threat, but think that Jonah Hill is a safe space, it's going to be your fault.
I reject that immediately. I reject that. I'm just gonna like grab random socks. I don't really know what to...
That is so creepy. I am doing the exact same thing right now.
Taking your socks.
I'm literally grabbing socks to pack right now as we speak.
I grabbed too much underwear because I grabbed enough for the 2 weeks, but now I'm realizing I should just grab a week's worth of underwear and a week's worth of socks, and then I can wash them at home.
But and you can also do laundry at my place.
That's true, yeah.
Our place. The place that I share with your sister.
What were you gonna say?
Shoot. I'm doing math, which is never good. I have my Christmas Eve outfit. I have 2 sets of pajamas.
Nice outfits.
I know. It's tough. It's troubling. I'm so glad I get to go home. And so when you guys come. Because I gotta do that whole room. I gotta set up the bed. I have to.
What are you talking about? My room? When I get there?
Yeah.
Oh, because
I'm supposed to be. Because I am going to. What am I even trying to say right now?
You'll have to stop talking now.
Well, then we gotta switch off. You don't understand. When I stop talking, the show's over.
Whoa.
You know what that's from?
No.
I feel like that's from something, and I can't remember.
I know the way you said it. Something. The way you said it was like it's from something, but I have no idea what it's from.
I really hope it is, because if that's
but you
just
don't
me,
remember,
then no.
It's troubling.
That is troubling, because I usually have a very good memory. Good God, someone call in. If I have a cup of coffee right now, I will go feral, have a panic attack.
I think I'm gonna have a cup of coffee.
I need one too, but I can't. I have so much shit to do.
What do you mean? It'll get you moving faster.
I know, but then I won't be able to go to sleep, and I won't have a good sleep, and then it's just gonna be a disaster. And I gotta go and have dinner at my aunt's place tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. But it's like all this shit that I gotta get done.
This is too much emotion. I would like you to not. Thank you.
Well, I had 2 1-milligram gummies this morning. Jesus Christ, no! Oh my God, could you imagine? God, I would be touching the screen like it's a window. No, I had 2 1-milligram gummies last night, because I was like, I don't have work tomorrow. I'll get a little goofy with the girls.
It was just you.
Get a little fruity with the fags. Yeah, so I did that. So I was like, I'll do it. Why not? And so I did. And I made the mistake of playing Abzu. And Abzu is basically an ocean game where you are a little creature and you swim in the sea, and it is your responsibility to clean the ocean and revive all of the ocean's creatures.
I feel like that's not something for high people to...
No, it absolutely is, because the graphics are beautiful. They play meditative music.
And How long did you play it for?
Oh God, that's the issue. I don't know. It could have, honestly, it felt like hours. It might have just been 15 minutes. And then I fell asleep so hard that I woke up this morning. Literally, the drool was like an amber stone. Like, it was pouring out of my mouth with so much velocity, and my room is so cold, that the drool then crystallized on my pillow and on my cheek, to the point where when I wiped it, you heard the crackle. And I was like, oh my God, I have to get out of here before someone sees this.
My own room.
My own room.
Please help me.
And then, as you heard, my morning got progressively worse and more embarrassing. But that's not a tale for the podcast. But I should have known, waking up with amber stone drool, that, we were off to a rocky start.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a strong start, for sure.
Yeah, that is a strong, shitty start. But on the bright side, I am going over to my aunt's tonight, and I'm having cheese pizza with
cheese.
Yeah, cheese.
She's vegan.
She's not having the cheese, but she makes the cheese for me because she knows I won't come unless there's cheese. Which honestly, it's true with all situations.
I don't know what to wear for New Year's. I might have to do some shopping to figure out pants because I don't know what pants to wear for New Year's or what shirt.
Don't even get me started.
All those outfits I had ideas of, I never bought a single one. I did nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was more of just like an inspo board to work with what you already have. Not that that's what I was thinking.
A
bedazzled pantsuit.
That's the problem. Is it's the inspo board, but I have nothing like it. So I definitely I'll need to get something sparkly. I have nothing sparkly. I think I have one tank top. It's a bodysuit tank top that I am going to wear. That's like it's like a one shoulder thing.
Yeah.
But then like
we can also go shopping when you're
here. We might have to cuz like I don't have any pants that I want to bring that I like.
Right. It's so cold. I'm like kind of debating turning on my heat right now. Isn't that crazy?
Just close the window.
The window is closed. I have turned off the heat. Oh, you just turned off the heat.
No, it's not crazy. It's almost Christmas, so it's fucking cold.
What's the temperature like out there? Oh, it's 32 degrees. That's why I'm cold.
Put the heat on.
Am I gonna die tonight?
You have to put the heat on tonight.
She said hopefully. Oh my god, it's gonna be 22 degrees outside.
If you don't put the heat on.
Ellie! What? I'm serious, dude. It could get perilous. Sammy.
No, Sammy's not there.
Ah!
Traitor.
Ah! Guess who's dying?
Ellie!
No, sorry.
If you would like to give a quick caveat. Can't make jokes like that. It's 2023, idiot.
I'm sorry. Well, not for long.
Because it's almost 2024.
Yeah, thank you for explaining my joke, idiot. Thanks for nothing. God, you were so the kid at the sleepover. It hit midnight. You're like, it's tomorrow now.
First of all, I didn't go to sleepovers and you know that, so how dare you? Second of all, I don't know.
Do I? I'm having it. I want coffee so badly.
Yeah, I hope you're jealous.
I really want it. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna do a sweater now. I'm doing sweaters. I've started doing sweaters for health, for balance. I fuck sweaters. No, I'm kidding. Where are my fun pants? Nope, these are leggings.
I don't know, it's a pack. Okay, I feel like I have good pants. It's okay. I've got like a standard amount of pants. Also, something I've learned, I need to get regular pants. All of my pants are funky pants.
That's true. In my Pinterest board for you, it is just a series of hot girls wearing insane pants.
I have no regular pants. And it's because I recently did get rid of them because I wasn't wearing them. The problem is that now I want to wear because they were old style, so I wasn't wearing them anymore.
Right.
Because I don't wear skinny jeans anymore because I don't hate myself. So
dude, you used to wear skinny jeans every day.
That's because I hated myself.
I remember that. And I remember you saying how much you loved skinny jeans.
I did love skinny jeans at the time.
Because you had no love for yourself.
Because I thought that's what you're supposed to wear. But I don't wear them anymore.
Right.
So I just have funky jeans. But I don't have like any like just regular blue jeans. Which is like all Americans wear. And all I want to wear, frankly.
That's fair. I love blue jeans.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Shirt. Yeah.
What are you referencing right now?
Blue Jeans by Lana Del Rey.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know it.
The end of time. Well, if you don't love that, or you don't know that song, let alone love it, well, that's a mistake. Oh my god, it's so cold in here. I'm gonna
Did you turn the heat on? Did you turn the heat on?
I have no time for that. I need to pack.
Ellie!
I'm a woman of focus!
Ellie!
I'll put my weighted blanket on, and I'll hope for the best.
You have to put the heat on tonight. I'm being so serious.
I didn't. Well, actually, the heat was technically on then, but it's not going to be as cold as -6. It's -10.
That is
that
correct.
We talked about,
but
so I'll be fine.
Your heat was also on then that night when you went to bed.
With how cold it was, I feel like this is just going to be like the equivalent. Like it's the equilibrium.
Ellie?
yes, my heat is off, but it's also not going to be in the negatives. It'll be close.
You had to put the heat on. Put it low.
There's no such thing.
Put it at 60.
I can't control the temperature. It's a dial. This building is from the Cretaceous period.
It's from the 80s.
The dial is dirty, and I don't want to touch it again. Because when I touched it to turn it off, it was gross.
Clean it.
No. I don't want to. I have to clean this whole fucking house. I'm not cleaning my little heat dial.
You're gonna die. I'm gonna tell your mom that it's 22 degrees in Boston and you don't have your heat on. I will tell your mom. I will tell your mom.
Don't tell my mom.
I want you to know that if you if you don't put your heat on tonight, I will tell your mom. If you don't send a picture, no, it's not. Show me right now.
I can't show you. It's a radiator. It's a grate. It's not electric like that. It doesn't work like that. It's not like that. It's not.
I will tell you, I don't think it's on. I think you're lying to me.
It's not.
I can tell when you're lying to me.
I know, and I'm saying to you right now, it's not on, and I'm lying.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good attempt, but you can't fool me. You can't play a player, okay? And I will tell your mother.
You can't play a player, and I will tell mom.
Yeah.
Ugh, God, you knew you were fucked when you would think you had the upper hand, and then you just hear your opponent go, "Mom!" All the kids would be like, "Oh shit!
Oh,
she's serious. She means business." It's one of my favorite Schmidt lines when he sees the black eye from Nick from Jess hitting him with the soup, and he's like, "Someone got one of my boys? Oh, we mean business. It is on."
And he's like, "Shut up."
Oh my God. What's been popping up on my Etsy recommended is this t-shirt that says, "But Daddy, I love him." And I want it so badly.
I feel like you've told me about that. Isn't that from Clueless?
It's from The Little Mermaid, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Where she's like, "But Daddy, I love him." And then it's that crescendo, and she's like, and then King Trident's like, she loves him even though she's never met him. And that's, have you ever heard of anything more me? Looks at them once, in love with them. They're my husband. Yep.
Yeah, that's about you.
But Daddy, I love him. And he's like, "No." Real Little Mermaid friends, help. Fans will know what I'm talking about, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, she's got the play-by-play."
Yeah, that's exactly what they'll be like.
Yeah,
not like, "Someone help this girl."
It's like the play-by. Oh, I told you this story already, but I told you it over text. I made the most horrific mistake. I've been dabbling with edibles lately because they help me sleep. And when finals were coming up, they were really stressful. So when I didn't have work the next day, I was like, I would love to stay asleep and not wake up in a cold sweat thinking that there's 72 online orders I need to fulfill at my retail job and I haven't done them and then I get fired. So I was like, I'd like to just be dead for a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So all was going swell. Then I go out to dinner with your sister and we have some drinks and I'm feeling fun, I'm feeling funky, and I'm feeling very, very fresh. And so what I do is I'm like, all right, we're back home. I think I'm going to have 2 1-milligram gummies. So that means I had 2 milligrams of THC in my system. Average edible is 10.
Oh, Jesus.
And I had 2. And so I'm sitting there. Your sister opens a bottle of champagne because we're like, it's the holidays. We're going to celebrate. And so we do. And then we put on Trixie and Katya. And I'm watching Trixie and Katya having the time of my life for about an hour. And then the darkness rises. And I'm like, holy shit, my bones have left my body. And if I don't get up in 5 minutes, I am going to go into cardiac arrest. And Sammy's going to hate me because I'm going to be so fucking annoying about it. So without really saying a word, or I said a few, I stood up. I didn't look at her. I said, I have to go to bed. And I left and closed the door. And at this point, I'm fucking freaking out because I'm crossed like an idiot. And so I'm like, you know what will calm me down? I go into my bathroom. I close the door. I go into my shower. I close that door. I don't turn on the water. I'm fully clothed. And I start walking in circles.
As you're doing right now.
I'm pacing. It's different. And I'm dead sober, so it's not scaring me. So then I proceed to text a friend of mine, and I'm like, would you believe it? I fucked up again. And I'm high as shit and freaking out. And so this pal of mine calls me to try and alleviate my stresses. And for whatever reason, we start talking about things that are probably going to ground me. And what grounds me more than anything? Children's cartoons. So
of course.
we're talking about that.
Standard.
And I take it upon myself to remember a little ditty from Thomas the Tank Engine, which was one of my favorite shows growing up. It's also one of the scariest shows ever because it's claymation trains with soulless eyes. So shit is fucking terrifying. And there was one episode in particular, and I could divulge it all in great detail, but I won't. I'll spare you.
Thank you.
But it's 4 minutes long. It's up on YouTube. It's called Percy's Ghostly Trick. If anyone wants to check it out and know what I'm talking about, it's a spooky sight to behold. But when Percy pretends to be a ghost in this episode, he used to scare the absolute bejesus out of me. And I am recanting frame by frame to this poor bastard who just was trying to talk me off a ledge, mentally speaking, and now is like forced to listen to an audiobook about one episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. And so then next morning I wake up and I'm mortified because I'm like, surely there's no way you did that. There's no way you called a grown ass adult, or rather they called you and then you totally hijacked the call and talked about
very important things.
Correct. I was like, there's no way that you did that. That was clearly must have been a nightmare. And then I open my phone and the thing that's up on YouTube is the video of the episode because I wanted to watch it before I went to sleep to see how much I knew. But then, of course, I don't remember that. So then I get a text a little bit later asking if I'm okay. I'm like, I'm absolutely horrified, humiliated.
No.
I'm coiffed, moffed, and choffed at this audacity that I had. And they tell me, they're like, I looked up that episode and you got every single fucking thing right. My memory is so good with the most useless things.
Well, that's because that's what's important to you.
That sounds like it would be really sweet, but I know it's not. I know that's not.
Well, you just remember what's important to you.
I know, but why isn't the Einstein's equation important to me? It's because it's boring as shit? Probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can probably just answer that yourself.
It's so weird that Christmas is in 4 days.
Ooh, that's weird.
3 when this is uploaded, but yeah, I'm like,
that's weird.
I'm not ready.
I don't like that.
I know. I'm not ready.
I'm really struggling to fit everything
into a carry-on. 2 weeks worth into a carry-on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I want you to know that I will make it, but
I know. Nobody be bursting at the seams. No wonder your fucking thing is broken.
Getting tight.
It's getting pretty snug out here.
Oh, the only problem is I'm thinking about the stuff I'm going to have to bring back to Buffalo, but that is for future Nina to worry about.
Nice. Smart.
Should I bring less? Do I have too much?
I don't think there's such a thing.
I think I'm going to pack one less pant with the expectation that I buy a pant in Boston.
All right. That's fair. You do you, girl. I'm doing laundry. Get that in. You know what's so sad? I used to absolutely love doing laundry in college. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the light of my life, fire of my loins. Couldn't get enough of it. Now, what has happened, tragically, devastatingly, or horribly, is...
You don't like it?
I hate it!
It's the worst.
I used to
it's
love
the worst.
I'm so sad about this development because it used to be so calming, so relaxing. But now it's like, God, I got so much shit, and none of it really fits.
Yeah.
What?
It's such a hassle.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said I was such an asshole. I was like, I know that it's a very privileged problem to have. I'm fully aware,
I hate laundry.
That does hurt.
You know that. It's literally my least favorite task. It's the worst thing in the world.
Honestly, the washing and drying it and moving it isn't
That's
that
fine.
bad. It's the folding.
It's just the folding.
I can't tell you how many times I've just slept under a pile of clean laundry because I'm I just can't fucking deal with this right now.
There's always more.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sympathize so much with my mother. My God.
I have laundry that I have to fold right now. And I did another one today. I folded already once today. And I have to fold again.
She's ready for blood.
I don't know what's
I'm having a cheeky nip of cookie dough right now.
I can hear you doing laundry.
I'm
Are
doing
you pulling
laundry.
out the cookie dough?
I'm pulling out the. Don't look at me. How do you know?
You know my dad's quarter zip, the FedEx quarter zip that I like love?
Yeah.
Okay, the other night I was making fish and it said I wanted to do a pan-seared cod. So it said the oil has to get hot, but I got distracted writing my paper and I must have let it get too hot. And then when I put the cod on, it like splashed back.
Oh god.
Like a lot. And it didn't look like it was that hot. It wasn't like doing that like thing that oil does, but it could just be my stove. It splashed a lot, but I was wearing this huge quarter zip, so it was fine. But a lot of it splashed on the hoodie and it's stained with oil.
Your whole wardrobe has an oil stain on
it. I mean, it's not like I wear this outside of the house anyway, so it's fine.
I know.
But I love this thing. Like, I'm not going to get rid of it.
No. No need to do that.
It's just a bummer. Whatever. The last of the laundry is just like towels, bedding, and my bath towel, or the floor bath. Is that what it's called? The bath rug?
The bath mat.
Thank you. Haven't washed that since I bought it, so.
Holy shit, that's so gross.
4 months.
Oh my god, I wash mine. You should be washing it every week.
Why?
Because your dirty feet are on it.
That's it.
And then just absorbing like the wet water and the dirty feet. It's a recipe for mold if you don't
First of all,
clean it.
It's just clean feet that touch it. They're just wet.
It's also dirty feet. Do you step on it when you get into the shower?
Yeah. My feet aren't that dirty.
The feet are the dirtiest part of one's body. They are literally, they touch
that can't be
everything.
True.
They touch everything.
That can't be true.
Every puddle, every sock.
Are you making that up?
No, I mean, I don't necessarily like have it as proof, but it just is, it makes so much sense.
I think it's the tongue.
But the tongue doesn't touch everything. And the tongue is just like your germs, your own germs.
There's no way the feet are the dirtiest part of the body. I reject that.
I mean, you can all you want. They are literally, they touch everything. You seen a hobbit's tongue? A hobbit's tongue is pink. A hobbit's foot is brown. Do the math.
Yep.
This is an office hours.